Archaeologists recently made an astonishing discovery while excavating the Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes along the picturesque coastline of California. This vast expanse of sandy dunes, stretching for about 20 miles, has long intrigued archaeologists due to rumors of hidden treasures buried within. After years of planning and digging, their efforts paid off when they unearthed a remarkable relic that seemed completely out of place. The artifact, weighing a staggering 300 pounds, appeared to originate from a location halfway across the world. The Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes, renowned as the longest stretch of coastal dunes without interruption, have yielded numerous artifacts over the years. However, the relic discovered in 2017 surpassed all previous finds in terms of significance. The dunes, with their ever-shifting sandy mounds, present a challenging landscape to navigate. Constant winds shape the dunes, reaching heights of up to 500 feet, while the lower areas feature yellow shrubbery, freshwater pools, and crashing ocean waves. Despite the harsh environment, the region has been inhabited for centuries. Spanish explorers arrived in the 18th century, and in the 20th century, creative individuals and intellectuals flocked to the dunes, captivated by its inspiring energy. However, human intervention took its toll when an oil spill caused by drilling activities occurred in 1948. It took nearly 5 decades for the spill to be acknowledged, and cleaning efforts are still ongoing. The 1970s brought about measures to protect the dunes, including a ban on off-highway vehicles, ensuring the preservation of this unique landscape. The Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes were formed over thousands of years through the convergence of sediment from the nearby Santa Maria River and ocean winds, resulting in towering peaks. The area boasts several natural wonders, including Oso Flaco Lake, a freshwater body surrounded by dunes. This distinctive topography, combined with the proximity to the ocean, creates a diverse ecosystem. Over 200 species of birds call the 75-acre Oso Flaco Lake area home, while various animals such as the California red-legged frog, lizards, and coast garter snakes thrive in the dunes. Additionally, the region supports approximately 20 endangered plant species that have adapted to the challenging conditions. Intriguingly, since the 1980s, experts have been conducting archaeological excavations in the Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes, searching for Egyptian relics despite the distance from Egypt. Ground mapping techniques have aided in locating potential artifacts buried beneath the sand. However, the fragile state of the relics, often made of plaster, pose challenges. Before retrieval, archaeologists from Applied Earthworks Incorporated had to harden the relics in place, a time-consuming process. Funding for archaeological digs in the region has been an ongoing struggle, but nature occasionally assists by shifting the dunes and exposing fragments of artifacts. In 2017, archaeologists made an astonishing find while excavating the Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes, a 300-pound sphinx head. This remarkable discovery, in addition to previous artifacts and radar imaging, left the team astounded. The relic's presence in the dunes remains a mystery, raising questions about its origin and how it ended up thousands of miles away from its presumed home. The Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes continue to captivate researchers and nature enthusiasts alike with their unique blend of natural beauty, diverse wildlife, and archaeological intrigue. The ongoing efforts to preserve this remarkable coastal landscape ensure that future generations can appreciate its historical and ecological significance. The curious relic discovered by Executive Director Doug Jensen at the Dune Center left him astonished due to its exceptional condition. In a statement, Jensen expressed his disbelief at the well-preserved state of the colossal Sphinx's head, emphasizing that it was unlike anything found in previous archaeological excavations. The relic remained mostly intact, protected by layers of sand that had preserved the original paint, resulting in vivid and intense colors. It was intriguing to note that the Sphinx was found far from its expected location in ancient Egypt. However, archaeologists were aware that they would encounter an Egyptian influence hidden beneath the Guadalupe-Nipomo dunes. This connection could be attributed to the fact that the area had served as a movie set in the 1920s for Cecil B. DeMille's renowned silent film, The Ten Commandments. DeMille chose the dunes as a backdrop, constructing an elaborate set featuring 4 pharaoh statues and 21 sphinxes, effectively transforming the location into the deserts of ancient Egypt. The construction of this set involved a massive effort, with more than 1,500 workers involved. However, once filming concluded, much of the set was left buried in the sand, leading to speculation about the reasons behind its abandonment. Some rumors suggest that the crew used dynamite to dismantle the set to prevent others from using the high-budget props. Alternatively, it is plausible that natural forces, such as the relentless winds and corrosive saltwater, gradually eroded and submerged the set over time. Decades later, filmmaker and enthusiast Peter Brosman, inspired by DeMille's autobiography, embarked on a mission to locate and excavate the buried remains of the Ten Commandments set. However, funding and the need to navigate various environmental protections delayed the project for several decades. In the 1990s, the initial excavations uncovered remnants from the Prohibition era, including liquor bottles, smoking paraphernalia, and even a preserved slice of burnt toast. In 2012, the excavation team made their first significant discovery related to the Sphinx props, unearthing one of the heads. Unfortunately, the head crumbled during removal, and the rest of the statue's body had deteriorated over the centuries spent in the sand. The truly remarkable find occurred in 2017 when a well-preserved Sphinx, standing nearly 10 feet tall and sporting its original terracotta color, emerged from the sand. The excavation team considered themselves fortunate, as the Sphinx had been completely buried, shielded from the elements. To ensure its preservation, the team applied a foam spray to strengthen the plaster statue. Even without this extra layer of protection, the Sphinx remained in good condition, with many of its details and vibrant paints still visible. Although the Guadalupe-Nipomo Dune Sphinx may not be an ancient Egyptian relic, it holds immense historical significance as a remnant of Hollywood's golden age. The executive director, Jensen, highlighted the opportunity to preserve a piece of American history that represents the bygone era of grand movie sets. Following restoration efforts, the Sphinx found its place of display at the Dune Center Museum in downtown Guadalupe, California. Despite the significant discovery, the excavation team at the Guadalupe-Nipomo Dunes remains determined to continue their work, provided they secure sufficient funding. Jensen expressed their ongoing commitment to further digs in the dunes, with each excavation permit costing an exorbitant $130,000. As enthusiasts eagerly await more artifacts to be unearthed, they can gain insight into Brosman's journey and the uncovering of the film set through his documentary titled The Lost City of Cecil B. DeMille, released in 2016. This documentary features interviews with individuals who lived near the dunes during the filming of The Ten Commandments, shedding light on the remarkable pieces of Hollywood history left behind by the legendary director. Subscribe for more updates